Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again. Today we're going to be breaking down my exact trading plan, as well as share with you the importance of having a trading plan and how you yourself can create one yourself. Because hands down, trading plans is one of the most important thing that a trader needs to have. Every trader that is making money that I know has a trading plan. Some people have a 20-page trading plan, some people have a 5-page trading plan, and there's other traders that I know that have just like one sheet of paper and that's their trading plan. It's totally fine. But today we're going to be breaking down what I recommend having on each trading plan. And everyone's going to be different. I mean, think about it as this. You guys trade sports. American football, you have offense and defense. It's important to create, the team atmosphere, what the team buys into, what the team stands for. You need to have players that represent that and that buy into the system, right? If you have selfish players and your system as a football team relies on all the players coming together and you have two or three very good players on your team, but they're very selfish, well, it's probably not going to work out. I mean, an example of this is the LA Lakers from this past year basketball team. They had Russell Westbrook, Isaiah Thomas, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony. These guys had a stacked roster and they were favored to win the whole thing. I think for the year they were plus 400 to win the championship. Overall, they were expected to get like 52 wins. They ended up with 33 and 49. They came 11th in the NBA Western Conference. Overall, they came like 22 out of 30 teams. One of the worst teams. They had great talent. They didn't gel well together. They didn't have proper chemistry. They didn't buy into the system. All right, so it didn't work out. So it's important for you to create your own trading plan that's based off of your own strengths and weaknesses and to help you guide you with a systematic rules to make sure that you are taking every single trade the exact same way. So that's how you can achieve consistent results. Okay, so let's get into it. We are going to pop over. So here we are. We are on this. Actually, this is the exact video I share with people in the private group talking about trading plans. Now it's like a 12-minute video dissecting every page and kind of what I recommend, but I'm going to break it up into like 3-4 sections. Kind of what I really recommend, because I really believe in having a very rules-based trading approach, because having a very rules-based trading approach, as in you need this. Okay, you got all these things, you got 5 things in order. Okay, now do this, right? Execute your trade management like this, very rules based, because that will help you with your trading being less emotional, right? Making your trading as mechanical as you can will make your trading less emotional, all right? And we're trying to eliminate those from making emotional decisions that ruin a lot of people's trading plans and blow up their accounts. So keep in mind, you are going to be rereading this like every single day before you start looking at the charts. This is something that I used to do. Is I used to pull out this exact journal, read every single point, just drill down, hey, what is a supply and demand zone? What is a good zone? What is my exact trade setup? How do I manage the trade? I've read that over 1,000 times, so it's ingrained in my brain already, so I don't do it anymore. But I strongly recommend you guys doing it so you follow a step-by-step process on whatever trading strategy that you guys trade. So first off, first page is kind of talking about your why. That's up to you whether or not you really want to include this. Some people really believe it helps you cement in your brain about, hey, why are you actually getting into trading? What are your goals from this? It's because it's always good to reread your goals and why you're doing this, but that it's whatever. I'm kind of mixed feeling about that. So hey, it's a good thing, but hey, if you don't need it, whatever. I can't really scroll in, can I? So what you kind of see here is like me breaking down the supply and demand methodology. What is a zone? What is a tradable zone? What is its trade setup? How do I manage the trade? This is basically just the first 2-3 pages are me explaining to myself what are the rules of the system. What is a supply and demand zone? What is trend line breaks? How do we draw out zones? What is multiple time frame analysis? That is the first 4 or 5 pictures of my trading plan, just outlining the rules of what I like to see. So typically after that, breaking down what the system is, my strategy is, I like to have a little cheat sheet of, hey, I need to have price inside higher time frame demand zone. I need to be trading in an uptrend. I need prices to go minimum 2 to 1. I need to have price coming back in a clean arrival. I need price above the 200 moving average. I don't know. Everybody is different, but I'm trying to give you a list of rules to say, hey, this is what an exact trade setup is. And what I recommend doing is actually having pictures of an example of a trade review. So when you go back and you look at your trading plan for the day, right? Your trading plan, getting ready for the day, you can look at all these trades to say, hey, here are 7 really good A+ trade setups that are fantastic. All right. And so every day you look at these, you're like, hey, this is a trade setup, price inside higher time frame zones. We have trend line breaks. We have opposing zones being removed. We have a good, strong quality zone based off of the previous rules that I have identified to be part of my trading plan. This is what a trade setup is, right? A price above the 200 moving average, price above the 9 EMA. We have stochastics oversold. So that's really what I recommend, is having pictures so you can actually go back and look at the charts and say, hey, this is the exact setup. So then when you go do analyze your charts, you can say, this is exactly what I'm waiting for. And then if you do identify a trade setup, look back at your trading plan and be like, hey, this looks exactly like this. Statistically, I will make money, so I will take the trade, right? Okay, perfect. Now you have to ask yourself, how are you going to manage this trade as well? I think having, where is this right here? Like down here, my money management rules. You know, how am I going to enter the trade? 1% risk to 2% risk. I am going for only 2 to 1s. Okay, if I do go for a 3 to 1, I move my stop to break even, my stop loss to break even after prices go 2 to 1, okay? So this right here is a picture of what I recommend, having a little checklist. Actually, let's pop over to the Discord. Actually, let's talk about this for a minute, then we'll pop over to the Discord. Having a checklist saying, hey, you need these 10 things in order to have a trade setup. And once you have all 10 things, or 9 out of the 10, or 8 out of the 10, you take the trade. If you have 7 or below, then you don't take the trade, right? But you have to have this understanding of what a tick is and what qualifies as a tick based off of the rules that you are creating for yourself. What is a zone? What is a tradable zone? What's a good quality zone? You know what I mean? This goes for all trading strategies. Is it a breakout retest zone? Is the volume over 250,000? Am I trading between these couple hours? Whatever it is, right? I did make a post on my social media, but we are going to look at this Discord as well. This is just a really quick example, and it's a good trading exercise to create a small cheat sheet like this, going over with a small list of rules and what a trade setup might look like. This is like a mini trading plan. And then do this for the next 10 to 20 trades, and making sure that every trade is the exact same trade setup. Each trade must have the following things on your list, and they must look very identical to the trade setup, to the picture that you drew. And then I did quotes, adding trade management is a good thing to do as well. This will help you focus on taking one good trade at a time. And here is the picture, just a quick 5 rules, but obviously everybody will have probably a lot more rules. But then marking out each trade, win, loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, loss, whatever. Do that 10, 20 times. You will have consistent results. I'm not saying you will be profitable. I'm telling you guys, please do this. Create a trading plan. Create a system that you can take, a trade setup that you can take every single time. Okay? That's how you're going to get consistent results, because once you have done that, 20 trades, you might be negative, you might be positive. Okay, that's great. You can now review those trades because you have journaled your trades. Journal your trades. Look, I'm looking at you guys. Look, journal your trades. Because how do you expect to get better if you do not journal your trades? Go back. This should be in your trade management, in your trading plan. It's in that little photo I was showing you guys, talking about having a system in place to review your trades. Every team does this. When I was playing football, after our games on Saturday or Sunday, depending on which day the game lied on Monday, we would go do 3 hours of film room in the afternoon before practice, and then we would go to the practice field for 2 hours. But we would sit in the film room discussing, okay, what did we do poorly in that last game? Also, what did we do really well? Okay, now let's look at our next opponent, of how we can attack these guys. That's the same thing that we're doing. Okay, guys, it's the same thing. Sports guys will get this video. You guys will love this video because you understand the importance of reviewing your trades, reviewing your film of the game, right? What you did right, what you did wrong. It's the same thing. The importance of journaling your trades. That's how you can get better, okay? All the pro athletes do it. Every team does it. So why aren't you guys doing it? This is a business, right? So you got to be taking the same trade setup and then always looking to get better. Every month, right? Go back, look at all your trades. Review for the last month what you took. every 6 months review, every quarter review, right? And then slowly change your strategy because it's always changing. It is always changing. That video I just showed you guys is completely different. Like my trading strategy, my trading plan, whatever, it's different than what it is now, right? Because I'm always adjusting. So hey, if you guys really did enjoy this, I really appreciate if you guys like this video, subscribe. All right. If you guys have any questions about trading plans, you can always reach out to me down below in the comments. Ask me some questions about trading plans, whatever you want. Or you can reach out to me on social media at Moneyball Austin. Okay, guys, have a great time. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.